Good afternoon, dear sister, dear friends. So happy to see all of you again. Shall we start with some songs?
Let's check the sound to see if they can hear us. And we also want to hear from you. Could you unmute and say hello in your favorite language?
Bonjour.
Aloha.
Hello.
Hello.
I love this. Sawadee-kha. It's Thai.
Xin chào.
Oh, hi. My name's Allison.
Hello, little friend.
Hello.
Happy to see you.
I know, let me see if I can turn off some lights. I'm just a silhouette. Hold on.
Gosh, we wish we can be like Holly's child. What is your child's name, Holly?
Hi, his name is Peter, and he may or may not nap during our session today. So if he doesn't nap, maybe he'll participate.
Wow, Peter's eyes were closed and now they're widely open.
Yeah, that's what I want to say.
It looks like he's just
Open his
talking.
eyes to welcome us. We love your eyes. Today I would like to invite everyone to sing this song, my favorite song that I learned from Plum Village. It's the Seed Mantra song.
Okay, well, I'm getting the song. Window. Oops, okay. Can you share a little bit about this song, Sister Dinya?
This song was written by Sister Chua and Sister Thầy Nghiêm. After Thầy gave Dharma talk about the seed mantras, then we were introduced this when we were in Blue Cliff Monastery few years ago. I couldn't remember exactly number and the year, but everyone happy then. And every day when we have a gathering, we all try to sing this song. And I hope that I can remember the lyric,
The melody.
the melody.
I share with her that don't worry if you get it wrong because you're the only one that knows this song.
Then I will sing each mantra one time and everyone try in. Okay? I am here for you, I am here for you. I am here for you, I am here for you. I am fresh, solid, calm and free. Offering the best of myself, I'm here for you. Everyone please. I am here for you, I am here for you. I am here for you, I am here for you. I am fresh, solid, calm and free. Offering the best of myself, I'm here for you. I know that you are there and I am so happy. I know that you are there and I am so happy. Your presence is so precious to me. I know that you are there and I am so happy. Everyone, I know that you are there and I am so happy. I know that you are there and I am so happy. Your presence is so precious to me. I know that you are there I know you suffer, my dear, that's why I'm here for you. I know you suffer, my dear, that's why I'm here for you. I will do my best to help you hold this pain. I know you suffer, my dear, that's why I'm here for you. I know you suffer, my dear, that's why I'm here for you. I know you suffer, my dear, that's why I'm here for you. I will do my best to help you hold this pain. I know you suffer, my dear, that's why I'm here for you. Please help, I suffer, please help. Please help, I suffer, please help. Please help me, my dear, to hold this pain. I need you to know I suffer, please help. Everyone, please help, I suffer, please help. Please help, I suffer, please help. Please help me, my dear, to hold this pain. I need you to know I suffer, please help. No mud, no lotus, no lotus, no mud, no mud, no lotus, no lotus, no mud. On the crown of suffering, joy is born. So welcome the mud to grow your love. No mud, no lotus, no lotus, no mud, no mud, no lotus, no lotus, no mud. On the crown of suffering, joy is born. So welcome the mud to grow your love. This is a happy moment, what a happy moment. This is a happy moment, what a happy moment. We are alive together, what more do we need? This is a happy moment, what a happy moment. This is a happy moment, what a happy moment. This is a happy moment, what a happy moment. We are alive together, what more do we need? This is a happy moment, what a happy moment. You're right in part, you're right. You're right in part, you are right. Whether praise or blame, I know I'm just a stream. So sometimes you're more right, and sometimes a little less. You're right in part, you're right. You're right in part, you are right. Whether praise or blame, I know I'm just a stream. So sometimes you're more right, and sometimes a little less.
Wow, thank you, Sister Dimium.
I hope everyone enjoyed this song. Then whenever we are by ourselves with our loved one, we can choose each of this mantra to practice, to be present for ourselves and for our loved one, and also to be present for the one that need our presence. And now we will sing another song.
Before we sing another song, can you just share with our friends what are the 6 mantras?
The 6 mantras. In the past, I thought that the mantra is something that we recite to get the insight or get the energy from the Buddhas, the Bodhisattvas, but I didn't understand the meaning of the mantra. But Thầy told us that the mantras supposed to recite in our language that we can understand, and our loved one also can understand. And the mantra is I am here for you. The second one is I know that you are there and I'm so happy. The third one is that I suffer, my dear, please help.
The third one is, I know you
Oh.
suffer, my dear. That's why I'm here for you.
I know you suffer, my dear, that's why I'm here for you. And the fourth one, please help, I suffer. The fifth one, no mirth, no lotus. This is a happy moment. And I don't know if the last one also the mantra added later or not. Then if by this song, follow this song is about 7 mantras.
Yes, that is correct. The last mantra that Thay wrote was, you are partly right. Yes. I think no mud, no lotus here is just put in. It's not a mantra that Thay say, but it's a deep teaching by Thay. But I know that this is a happy moment, and you're partly right are also in the mantras. Thank you, sister.
And there's one brother in my ordination family. He has a mantra that, yes, madam. Anytime the sister in the ordination family call him, he always answer that, yes, madam. It's a wonderful way to build the harmony.
Yeah, we're very creative in the practice. Harmony starts by saying yes sometimes, right? So we can sing another song. Let's see.
How about the happiness song?
Yes, happiness song. Let me try to get it. Let's see. I have too many things open, so I need to find the right one to share with you. Okay, here it is. Please let me know if you can see this, if it's big enough for you to read the text. Share. Is that big enough for you? Let's make it bigger. Happiness is here and now, right, Sister Dinga?
Yeah.
Right here.
The song number 4, happiness. Happiness is here now. I have dropped my worries. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. No longer in a hurry. Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Somewhere to go, something to do. But I don't need to hurry.
One more time.
Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. No longer in a hurry. Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Somewhere to go, something to do. But I don't need to hurry.
Thank you, Sister Dingim, for teaching us the new song and inviting all of us to come back and get in touch with the conditions of happiness we have right now. Please tell us what's next, Sister Dingim.
Dear friends, now I would like to invite everyone to come back to our breathing. Come back to our body to check if it feels relaxed.
Feel free to clear your throat so that your whole body is relaxed.
Thank you. Yeah, relax your body. Relax your mind. Often a smile on your face, that your face can relax. Enjoy the sitting posture. You can close your eyes to get in touch with the breathing. I will start with 3 sounds of the bell. Listen, listen. This wonderful sound of the bell brings me back to my true home. Breathing in. I know that I'm breathing in. Breathing out. I know that I'm breathing out. In, out. Breathing in. I follow my in breath from the beginning to the end. Breathing out, I follow my out breath from the beginning to the end. Follow in breath, follow in out breath. In touch with the air, I breathe in. Smiling to the air, I breathe out. Touching air, smiling. In touch with the cool water, I breathe in. Smiling to the cool water, I breathe out. Touching cool water, smiling. In touch with the clear stream, I breathe in. Smiling to the clear stream, I breathe out. Touching clear stream, breathing, smiling. In touch with the clouds in the sky, I breathe in. Smiling to the clouds in the sky, I breathe out. Touching the clouds, smiling. In touch with the sunshine, I breathe in. Smiling to the sunshine, I breathe out. Touching sunshine, smiling. In touch with the trees, I breathe in. Smiling to the trees, I breathe out. Touching trees, smiling. In touch with the singing birds, I breathe in. Smile to the singing birds, I breathe out. Singing birds, smiling. In touch with the flowers, I breathe in. Smiling to the flowers, I breathe out. Flowers, smiling. Breathing in, I know that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I'm breathing out. In, out. Thank you, everyone. Now we can offer ourselves some massage before we listen to the talk of Sister Bội Nghiêm.
Dear respected Thầy, dear Sister Din Nghiêm, and dear friends, we forgot to introduce ourselves, so I'd like to take this time to invite Sister Din Nghiêm to introduce me, and I'll introduce you.
I think we all know each other already, right?
Any friends here that attend our session for the first time, can you raise your hand? I know Peter doesn't know us. Right, Peter? Yeah, he's looking. Look at that.
He has Wilkins race. That's right. This is his first time. I had the
Yes.
pleasure of joining you all right before he was born.
Dear friends, this is wonderful sister in our monastery, Sister Bội Nghiêm. She always wholeheartedly support the Sangha in practicing, working, anything that happened in the Sangha. And her energy is so wonderful, so fresh, so joyful. And she has a big heart toward the sisters and brothers and all lay friends who come to the monastery to practice. He always wants to help everyone to be happy. And let us say welcome to our sister, Sister Bội Nghiêm.
Thank you, Sister Din Nghiêm, for watering the positive seeds in me that have not yet manifest a lot. You know how when somebody compliments you, and it's very kind of them, but deep down inside in you, you know that, oh gosh, I wish I can be like that. You know what I mean? It's nice that we are able to see the beauty in one another. This is Sister Din Nghiêm, Sister True Commitment, who has been here for, has it been 3 months yet, Sister?
I think so.
Yeah. And she's been a nun for more than 12 years in our community. And at this moment, she's a work coordinator at the monastery. So whenever she sees friends, the first thing she will think of, oh, how kind they are. And then she'll come to them and say, can you help me? As a work coordinator, she spends a lot of time in making sure that everything is well prepared, organized, and neat in the monastery. Oftentimes in the traditional temple, they would say, nhất trụ trì, nhì tri sự, which means that the number one person is the abbot or the abbess, and the second important person in the monastery is the work coordinator.
Not in our tradition.
But not in our tradition. Right. And she's also full of very positive and joyful energy. You can tell in her voice, right? Yeah, very enthusiastic. I learned this word the other day, and I want to say this so that it can describe Sister Dinh Nghiêm correctly. Because it's a new word for me, so I might pronounce it wrong. If you know how to pronounce it correctly, please help me. It's ebullient. Is that a word? Can somebody say it out to make sure I say it correctly? Could someone unmute? Who nodded your head? Ebullient. Yes, she has that. Yeah, she has that ebullient energy, positive mindset, enthusiastic, ebullient. Now I will remember this word for the rest of my life. Ebullient. Thank you.
You're welcome. A fun word.
Yes. So, dear everyone, today is November 3rd in the year 2022. Sister Dinh Nghiêm and I were sitting at Magnolia Grove Monastery. In the past few weeks, we all reflect and explore on the topic of the 4 ways to inspire others. I would like to ask Tanya, do you remember the first way?
My mind is escaping me right now, sister, so I'm sorry to disappoint you.
It's okay. Do you remember any way? Anyone?
I'm just going to remember to bow to you too.
It's okay, I'll help you. The first way to inspire others is generosity. Giving, right? And there are 3 types of giving. The first one is material giving. Second one is giving the Dharma, the teachings, life lessons. Third one is the giving of non-fear. The second one, Sister Dinh Nghiêm, remember the second one?
Loving speech.
Yes, loving speech. There you go. Loving speech and deep listening.
Yeah, they go together.
They go together. The third one is the beneficial acts. Remember the story that Sister Sunyam shared about her grandmother, who often picked up broken glasses on the road so that others will not injure themselves? That's a beneficial act. Because for some people, they're unable to offer materials, dharma, or non-fear, but they can do something. And that is to pick up the broken glasses on the street. And today we will talk on the last one, discuss on the last one, which is the joy of working together. There you go, working together. The joy and the beauty of working together. I don't know what your life has been like these past 2 weeks because I haven't seen you. But my life has been quite interesting. You ready to hear?
Sure.
So the sisters, we decided to renovate a wooden deck behind the sister's house. And I happen to be one of the sisters to help with this project. So I have to call different companies to make orders of the materials. And I was super, super happy when I found this company in Tennessee that offer a very reasonable price with a special donation. We got tax exempt. And the shipping fee wasn't so high. You know, it's like a dream come true. And he was so kind. He walked me through the whole process, letting me know what I need, what we need. And then we agreed that we will place the order. And I asked him, so how long would it take for the materials to arrive at the monastery? And he said, oh, you know, it should take about 3 to 4 days. You should have it by the end of this week. And it has been 3 weeks and the materials haven't arrived.
Oh, no.
Every day I texted him, I call him, I really bother him. And sometimes he pick up the phone, he answered my text. Sometimes he did not. And there were moments where it only rang one time and it said, this phone number is no longer in service. I'm like, okay, what is going on? And anyone here have experienced something like this when you try to make orders? Can you raise your hand? Okay, so I'm not the only one. There were moments it rang many times, he didn't pick up, but I kept on calling him. And I asked him, so when will the order come? He said, well, I'm trying to find a truck driver. It should come, he said he'll come back tomorrow. It's always tomorrow. I'm like, I can't continue to be in this situation. Because now we have the people that can help with this project and we don't have the materials. Because by next month, they will no longer be at the monastery. And if we have the materials laying there and we don't have people, what are we going to do? I can't do all the work alone, and the sisters, we can't do it. So yesterday I was very firm. I say, please wire the money back into a bank account. Yeah. And I said, I'll call you tomorrow to see if we can find a driver.
At least he answers the phone.
Yeah. And you know, it's funny that this is really teaching me patience and taking care of my emotions. He often promised that he'll call me back, but he never called me back. I happen to be the one who always have to call him and texted him. And it can be very frustrating and time consuming. And so while Sister Dinian was doing the guided meditation, I went downstairs and made a phone call to him. This is the first time in the weekly online session that I missed part of the guided meditation to make a phone call. And he said, oh, we were able to find a truck driver and he will arrive there in an hour. And it happened to be at a time when I'm very busy with this. So I had to like run around trying to find the right people, making sure there will be someone here when the truck arrives. I'm like, wow, this is really the joy of working together. Perfect topic for today. And so it's nice that, you know, when I share to the cosmos, to the monastics, to the lay friends, what I've been going through for the past 2 weeks, and share my frustration to the owner, even though it's not his fault, because I heard that there's a lacking of truck driver nowadays. So it's very difficult to find one. The cosmos listen, and that today conditions are sufficient for the materials to arrive. And then I thought to myself, maybe because in the past 2 weeks I haven't done enough generosity, that's why this happened. So today I get to offer generosity to the lay friends. The materials arrived. Maybe I need to do more generosity, right? So that things can come on time. But I'm happy that this is now all over, so I can have time to focus on other things. This is really teaching me about the joy and the beauty of working together. Because when I look at my own body, how it functions during the day, and how my body is helping my body. Have you ever noticed that? How your body is helping your body throughout the day and at night. It is really the teaching of no discrimination and true love. There isn't a part in the body that says that I'm more important than you. Sure, there are parts of the body that do more work than others. Like the hands have to carry heavy things, the feet constantly moving, the heart beating non-stop, the eyes rest at least 6 to 8 hours a night. Right? The hands can rest too. But there's no jealousy. There's no comparison. There's just acceptance. And also be happy with one another. If in the family, in the workplace, each one of us function like how our body functions, there won't be so much drama. And when there's a pain in the body, whether that is our internal organs or just, physical limitation that we can see, they take care of one another. Especially if we know mindfulness and we have self-love and care. There are people that find ways to harm and destroy their bodies, and that's a different thing. But in true love and acceptance, there's no harm. It is the same with when we work together. If we see this person as like our hands, our eyes, our feet, our heart, our kidneys, our neurons, then we really appreciate them for the role that they play. This body can teach us a lot. Sometimes it's very difficult to come back to the mind, to contemplate on the mind, but to contemplate on the body, I think it's very easy to do. I started to pay more attention to this this past week when I knew that today I would share on this topic, and I was holding a spoon to eat my food, to get food from my plate. And it's like, look at how this hand is taking care of this whole body, feeding myself. And this right hand is not so proud that, guess what? I'm putting food into the mouth for you. You should thank me. Luckily, the hands cannot speak. Can you imagine if the hand can speak? Oh my gosh. You can hear all the, pride or the ego that it can say, right? But these hands know its responsibility, and that is to take care of the body, take care of the mind. So each part of our body plays an important role. And that is the same when we are in a team with other people. Each person has their own role, and they are equally important. In the monastery, we talk a lot about Sangha building, working together with the Sangha, working together with other people. It is very rare that in the Sangha that we do things alone, right, Sister Dinya?
Sometimes.
Yeah, very, very rare. We are often surrounded by people and working with others. Most of the times, it's very supportive and helpful, but at times it can be frustrating. Like when you work with those who keep on making promise tomorrow, but they never they never keep their promise. And we know that this fourth way to inspire others, it can only be possible when we practice generosity, loving speech, and have beneficial acts. So we can really see the other three clearly in this fourth one. When we work together, it's an opportunity for us to practice giving our time, energy, and material resources, giving our experiences, and also our non-fear. Imagine if we work with somebody and we often have so much anxiety, worries, and fear. We can also make that person have that same energy. Or if we are lucky to have a friend who are not affected by our energy, then they maintain their stability and peace. That can help us a lot. And working together also requires loving speech and deep listening. How can we work with someone if that person interrupts us every time we say something? Or if we don't have trust and we tend to criticize and judge and blame with the words that we use. I'm sure, looking at this mom and this son, they're working together. Yes, he's agreeing. Yeah, they're working together. And togetherness, working together can last longer when we have a common goal, when we have the same aspiration, same beneficial act, whether that is for a company to have better product, more profits, and bring happiness to our employees and to our customers. They are equally important. Many companies, they just think, oh, I'm just gonna bring happiness to my customers. I care less about my employees. And very soon there will be quiet quitting in the company. People just quit quietly, and we would not understand why. So we care for one another when we work together. And honesty, that is the joy and the beauty of it. I'm mentioning the word together a lot. And I don't know if you have a chance to look at the word together in etymology yet. But the meaning behind the word together is free of emotional difficulties. Yes, together means free of emotional difficulties. Sister Dimgam and I, we're sitting here right now sharing the practice with you together. At this moment, I don't think we have any emotional difficulty, right, Sister Dimgam?
Yes, of course.
Not yet. And that is the beauty of togetherness, is that there is free of emotional difficulties. When we work together, when you hear me say the word work together, what image comes up in you? Two people sitting in front of two computers in a circle, meetings, or meeting over Zoom, or families gather to prepare for a party. Or people organizing venues for the upcoming midterm elections. Birds flying together in the sky, trees growing next to one another in the forest. You practicing meditation with you. There are many images that can come up when we hear the word working together. Whatever it is, wherever it is, whenever it is, if there's honesty and openness in this working together, it's a way for that partnership to last for a long time. There's no secrecy, no hiding when working together, unless it's a wonderful surprise that this person will hear. When working together, honesty plays a very important role, whether that is in a marriage or the workplace. There's no such thing as a secret, because sooner or later, truth will manifest. There are business partners that have worked together for more than 20 years. And I think they are able to last that long, or even longer. It's because there's honesty and openness. There are students with their spiritual teachers for 50 years. That's because there's honesty and openness. You look at your relationship with the people that you love, you work with, family members. What are some qualities that continue, that help you to continue to have a relationship with them? Is honesty playing a role? Openness playing a role? If so, then please continue to water that seed and to practice them. I started to lose my trust in this person whom I order materials because I have a feeling that he's not honest. That's when I decided I want to cancel all my orders and have my money back. Up to the point where I told him, I have a thought that you might be a scammer. But thankfully, it's my wrong perception. But I share it out to him to let him know that I'm very worried about this. So when we work together with people, we share our honest feelings. And I also share with the sisters how frustrated I am. Yeah. And when we work together, we have to make decisions, right? It's not like somebody already made a decision for us and we just need to act. That just doesn't work. The process of making decision is a time for us to understand each other a lot. It can be a very painful agony process, but it's a beautiful process. So in a relationship, please make decisions together so that when things go wrong, you alone don't get all the blame. That's a nice thing about it. And when things go right, you are not so proud. We're in this together. We will make the decision. If it goes well, both of us get the credit. If it doesn't go well, you and I will take responsibility for it. There's no blaming when working together, when making decisions together. That's why honesty is important, where we can share our ideas. We come to consensus and we say that, okay, this is the final decision. Do you agree? Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out 3 times in silence if you agree. This is how we do at the monastery. Perhaps while we have the discussion, you and I will have different ideas. But if this is the decision that both of us agree, then we will support each other all the way through, from the beginning, the middle, to the very end. We'll offer our best. Whatever the result is, we're in this together. So that if things go wrong, we don't say, see, I told you so. That is not working together. I don't know what that is. Consensus, making decision, is an art of working together. I remember I had a chance to be in the teens program at Blue Cliff Monastery this past summer in July. You know, those of us who were with the teens, we love being with the teenagers. There were 4 of us. And one time we were just having an informal chat on how we should organize for tonight's event, because we wanted to divide it by gender. If you identify yourself as non-binary, cis male, go to this group. Non-binary, cis women, cis girls go to this group. So one of the parents heard our conversation and he was not very happy with this. In the group, there was in the teens group, there were 4 of us, and one of us was openly gay. And so this parent, he started to become paranoid. It was very obvious he was homophobic. So he started to say words and express, have facial expression that was not very peaceful and friendly. And so one of us in the 4, not the openly gay friend, decided to be out of the group to take care of their feelings and emotion, because it was a lot for this person to witness what this parent expressed. And I was very surprised that this person asked to be out of the team. And so for me, I thought that, okay, when we decided to work together as a team, we'll stick together. We support each other. That is my spirit. And so I was surprised and not very happy when this person decided to leave in the middle of the retreat and not to be with the teenager. And of course, the only thing I could do at that moment was to support and to carry on what I need to carry on. And I learned a lesson. The next time when we work with people, the first meeting we have is that let us stick together from the beginning, the middle, and the end. I would think this is a golden rule everybody would know, right? And we are all adults. It would be funny if I had to say that. But I think I need to in the future. And luckily, causes and conditions were sufficient for us to continue to carry on and to spend time with the teenagers. So when we work with other people in times of difficulties, that's when they need us the most. Then please stay. Don't live in the midst of difficulties. And what if we are the cause of the difficulty? And we have to reflect and put down that ego, that pride, and don't take things so personally. Because we have to look at other people that will be affected, impacted by how we behave and how we work together with the other person. And yes, take a break if we need to. But please only do it when it's really necessary, not out of habit. Some people just have a habit of quitting in the middle. Reserve moments like that when it's very, very needed. And lastly, your dream works when there is teamwork. Your dream works when there is teamwork. I just came up with this last night. I just hope it sticks in you. And I think that's truth behind it. When we work together with another person, whatever dream we want to have, they will manifest. especially when we support one another and we don't see that, oh, I am more important than you, or you are more important than me. Because when there is comparison, when there is inferiority complex, very easy, we can have collegial jealousy or jealousy within a partner, with our partner or with our spouse. The type of jealousy that, there are two kinds of jealousy in a relationship. In a romantic relationship, jealousy is when, oh, my partner is not faithful to me, or oh, my partner is looking at this person in a certain way. Yeah. Start to have doubts. That's one type of jealousy. Another type of jealousy is, my partner makes more money than me. I'm not happy with that. My co-worker just got a raise. How come I didn't? I also should have a raise. Yes, there will be moments that both these people need to have raise. But the second type of jealousy for me is so dangerous. We can harm. We can treat each other so inhumanely because we just want to be better. That greed in us is just increasing over time. We don't seem to know when is enough. This person receives all the attention. Look at that. That person is a star wherever they go. I don't get that treatment. That is jealousy. And so people are willing to spread rumors about certain person. And there are people that believe in rumors, gossiping. And this is when mental health in that person declines. And who knows, they might even end their life. So let us look deeply in taking care of our jealousy when working together. And whatever rewards we receive, we share equally and equally. I don't know if that's a word. Is that a word? Equity. Equally. Equality might not be enough sometimes. We need to have equity. So focus on the people that we are working together with. Different people have different needs, and making sure that they're able to receive the needs. And don't just focus on equality, but also focus on equity too, if you are in a position of power. So every role, everyone is important in working together. Again, see others, those you work together with, as parts of your body. There's no fighting against. There's no thinking I'm more important than you. And when we work together with another person, other people, even with nature, when we try to fix a car, we are together with the car. It's to test our patience, faithfulness, and loyalty. So together here is not just with other humans, but it can be with taking care of a plant, vacuuming your house, eating your meal, driving your car, enjoying a sunset. Have that true togetherness where there is free of emotional difficulties when we are working together. And again, we start together, we end together. Not in the middle. Thank you so much, dear sister and dear friends, for listening. Let us listen to one sound of the bell.